what's your insider crystal ball say about the Nylander situation? How do you think it plays out? We had Ray Ferraro weigh in last week on what he thinks. How do you see it playing out?
It wouldn't surprise me if it goes the long run. I think if there's anything we learned about William Nylander last time around is that, he's not going to be scared into signing a deal. In this era of the NHL, the cap era, he's the only player that's ever gone till December 1st, which is the deadline to sign without a deal as a restricted free agent, and really went down to the last, couple minutes before signing that last contract, and held to his guns, and I think got a number closer to what he had wanted all along. I think that now he has the hammer, so to speak. He's got leverage coming off a 40-goal, 80-point season. That leverage could go away, I guess, in a world where he struggles this year. If the points or goals aren't there for him, it might end up weighing on his shoulders. But I just think that he's sort of impervious to a lot of the things that go on in the city in terms of the discussion around him, what the fans think, what the media thinks. I think he'll stick to his plan, and that might ultimately see this drag on. But, I also do expect him to stay in Toronto ultimately. And so, I'm sure the Leafs would prefer to get it done sooner than later and have it even removed as a question or a conversation point even prior to training camp. But, unless they're willing to make a pretty big jump from where they've, where talks were much earlier in the summer, then I think that this will probably just play out through the season, and we'll see where things get at, as we get into, next year and to the summer. I just think that Nylander is one that will be comfortable taking it right to the wire, and that probably will serve him best, especially if he has a good year on the ice.